with your mother. I knew it wouldn't be long before she died. She was looking tired every day. But what I didn't know is that she would be strangled to death by your son. He's a cockroach. And what you do with a cockroach, you kill it.
All right, Oval fans, hope everybody's doing well. At least doing better than Curtis is, because this dude is knocking on death's door. So before moving forward in the video, please take a moment to hit like, hit subscribe, click that bell notification icon. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content on the channel, and follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Now, the title says it all. Will Curtis kill Jason? I mean, when he pretty much made it known that, my wife, I can see you're getting tired more and more every day. But what I didn't know was that she would end up being strangled by your son. And your son's a cockroach, and you're supposed to kill cockroaches. And the question is, that's, even though I loved it, it was easily my favorite scene of the episode, I was a bit disappointed that we didn't get any big follow-ups, like Hunter willing to throw Ellie to the wolves by saying, let's tell your dad what happened with Jason and Ellie because she's a threat to him, meaning she's a threat to us. Or Victoria saying that, I will not hesitate to give up Jason to my father if it comes down to it. And then her telling Jason, you're going to be sent away like your sister. Or, make it clear how crazy Jason is when, she went to go see her father. But we never got follow up on that. We just got Hunter and Victoria being brought into his room. He chews them out for a good 5 to 6 minutes. And then that's it. Not a word to be spoken from those two other than, hello, sir. And that's it. So I do wish that we had more dialogue from Hunter and Victoria in this scene. Even though Bill Duke nailed it, again, this was my favorite scene of the finale, I do feel like we could have seen, we really could have used the Victoria and Hunter stuff. But you could argue, well, Jeremy, it really isn't relevant when you think about it, because it was made pretty clear in the scene that Victoria's father knew all. So it would have been pretty redundant. The only thing missing from the scene, based off what you just said, Jeremy, would be, what would Curtis have them do to Jason, because something tells me that if Jason gets sent to where his sister's sent, there's a good chance that Curtis might intervene and have him killed. Because remember, Grandma took charge, and the guys that took Gail were the ones assigned by Grandma. So something tells me if Jason's sent away, Curtis probably have that cockroach squashed. And I don't think anybody would miss him, even though he brings a lot of shock factor to the show. But regardless, I do think that Curtis would not have any qualms about killing his own grandson, considering he killed his wife. That cockroach killed his wife. So my question is, what's going to happen to Jason in season 3? Now, it would be pretty interesting. That's the one thing I wish we had more interactions with. I wish we could have seen Jason and Gail get off the plane without, Jason effing it up, and then having them both be sent away and dealing with their punishment or reprogramming instead of what we got. But let's see what happens. Jason might go on a killing spree, but what happens when the hunter becomes the hunted? No pun on his dad's name. So I would like to see a new, I know we got enough I know we have enough characters as is, but it would be interesting as hell if there was a character introduced in season 3 who's either a semi-love interest or a new person who works at the White House, and they're placed there by Curtis in order to get the best of Jason. I feel like that would be incredible. Like, let's say if Jason's about to do to her what he did to Jean and, Denise and Ellie, but when he thinks he's about to get the upper hand on him, on them, she turns it around, and then right before like slitting his throat or something, she goes like, you know, your grandfather told me to tell you this, and then kills him. Or better yet, just strangle him, because better, you know, it's like, you know, your grandfather told me to kill you the way you killed your grandmother. So I think that would be pretty interesting to have Curtis, even let's say he gets killed, well, not killed off. Let's say Curtis dies, but this was something that he put into motion even before he died as revenge. So I would love to see Jason killed by a female that was put into place by his grandfather, because it would be poetic justice. Just my opinion. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think Curtis is going to have his grandson killed? It'll be out. Oh man, I think that female viewers will get a kick out of that, because it's like, you know, I don't want to assume, but given how big of a fan base the Oval and Sisters has, it goes without saying that there are possibly victims of sexual assault, men and women, who watched the scene of, you know, what Jason did to Jean and then Ellie and whatnot, and, you know, felt powerless watching those scenes because they were Jean in that situation, or they were Ellie in that situation. So to see Jason be put into that situation and he gets killed that way, it would be like a moment of empowerment, like, yeah, fight back. So I think it would be pretty awesome if Jason gets killed off like that. Let me know your 2 cents in the comments section below. Make sure you like and subscribe, or if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.